Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the Soul Tribe, guys. Like I said, if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I truly appreciate every single one of you. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is going to spill the tea straight, no chaser, no sugarcoating bullshit. It is what it is, guys. So use your discernment, put yourself where you belong. Timeless General Collective, okay? I'm not doing personal readings. There's plenty of readers who do. So please like, comment, subscribe. It's a free energetic donation back to the channel because these are free readings, guys. So I love you. Let's tap in and let's see what's going on for the beautiful collective that is tuning in. Cheers. And let's pop right into this tarot. See what's going on. Ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channel message for the beautiful collective that is watching me right now. You already went through a tower. Somebody is going through a tower right now. They're going to have the strength to get through this. All right? You already went through the tower. You already felt that pain. You already fell. But you landed on your feet. Somebody is going to have to learn how to land on their feet. Somebody wants to send a message through to you. Ancestors, what is going on here? Eight of Wands. There's a fast-moving message coming towards you. And it is the Queen of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This could be you. This could be an external energy. We're going to find out what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody looks at you like very reliable, very resourceful, very dependable. You are the new matriarch, male or female. You have a lot of love and a lot of people depend on you, and you're doing it by yourself. Single, self-sufficient, independent. High Priestess with the Sun in reverse. Somebody's depressed. Somebody wanted you to be depressed. Somebody could have everything in the world, but they're depressed because they don't have your gifts. And the fact that they can't do it by themselves, they need other people. Somebody wants you to be sad about a situation, about somebody maybe not coming in to talk to you. I don't know, take it as it resonates. We're going to find out. Ancestors, I want a couple more. Yeah, there is a Page of Wands coming in. There is a message, a good message coming in. I'm worried about this Sun in reverse, though. It's like you're sad about a situation. Something is not being enlightened, and it's about a King of Pentacles. It's about your divine partner. Because it's Queen to the King, right? Somebody's using their intuition. There is a lot in the dark. Use both. Could be very depressed. Use both. Could have everything you could ever wanted, except for you don't have each other. There's a message coming in. Somebody wants to send you a message. They have the strength, or they're going to have the strength to go through this tower. It's giving me somebody is, you know, I don't know. I don't know, let me clarify a little bit. One more. Ancestors, I want one more. One more. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Use both look at each other as gifts. Use both look at each other as valuable. Let's raise this vibration. Wow. Okay. Somebody really wants you to fumble something. Fumble love. Because this is the 528 Hertz. So this is transformation and love. Somebody wants you to fumble a transformation or a love, but there is a brand new beginning. This is God, Creator, Source offering you this opportunity. Somebody is really looking at you and seeing you as very valuable, and you look at somebody and see them as very valuable. Eight of Swords. It's like you're moving away to calmer waters with somebody, or somebody wants to come in to help you to move to calmer waters. Take it as it resonates, but it's giving me, I'm going to clarify more, but it's giving me like somebody is throwing a pity party and you're invited. But it's up to you if you show up, right? But it seems like you're shutting something down. You're embracing this new opportunity, this new exciting chapter. And you suggest others follow suit. There is something in the dark. We're going to find out what that is. And that's what's blocking this moving forward. Somebody's trying to throw a pity party, but it's not working. You're not seeing them. Ancestors, let's see what this is. Queen of Pentacles is the Knight of Swords. Somebody is coming in. They're scared of what you're going to say, though. or how you're going to react to a situation. It's the King of Cups with the Queen, with the Six of Swords. Somebody has a lot of love and does want to move away from any kind of turbulence. Do you see how everything is like falling? Somebody is really falling and wanted you to fall with them, but that's just not possible. You did the work and you've already fell. Somebody needs to brace themselves because they are falling. There's no need to throw a pity party. There's no fucking victims here. Somebody adores you. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Take it as it resonates. You are both single, self-sufficient, independent. The only thing that's stopping you is this depression. Somebody is depressed because they're scared of how you're going to react, what you're going to say. But somebody is drowning in their emotions. And they see you as this lighthouse. They know that you can help them move away from some kind of turbulence that they're going through right now, this depression. Ancestors, what's this Sun in reverse? Something is not being enlightened. You're not seeing somebody. It's the devil. One more. You're not seeing somebody's obsession with the star. Somebody's obsessed with you. You could be a Capricorn. You could be an Aquarius. Take it as it resonates. Somebody is in a depression because they think that you are judging them. Like because of something that they did. Bottom of the deck, it's the Tower. It's causing a major tower. Somebody may have judged you. But now they're seeing you as the star. It's causing them a depression because somebody wants to heal with you. But it's like there's a toxic attachment. Somebody is attached to some kind of karmic relationship, partnership, friendship, addictions, a mindset, something. They may even be addicted to you and not saying anything. It's putting them in a depression because they don't know how to come and break the ice because somebody is insecure with their own devil. Okay, we all got devils inside of us. Somebody needs to write that fucking letter to themselves and heal something within themselves that's putting them in this depression. Because there's this unknown with this High Priestess, okay? You know the unknown. You know somebody is going through a tower and they're watching you with the Page of Swords. They're watching you. Knight of Wands. Now, somebody may want to come in and they have a lot of passion for you, but they're very immature, and they're scared they're going to say something and you're going to see through the bullshit. They're going to lie to you and you're going to see through the bullshit. Somebody could be a procrastinator or a pathological liar, and they know that you stand on the truth. That's why you're single, self-sufficient, independent. You have no shame and you will speak it as what it is. If you're ignoring somebody, it's because they deserve it. Six of Pentacles. It's about a give and take, guys. It really is a give and take. In yesterday's reading, somebody was sorry, right? The ancestors are really protecting you. Somebody needs to understand that there is no pity party here. Somebody needs to take ownership of what they did, stand in their power and be their own boss. And if they ever want a boss in their life, you know, of equal value, caliber, kind of in energy. This is what you're waiting for. You're waiting for an equal caliber energy. See? A Two of Cups. Thank you, ancestors. Single, self-sufficient, independent. You ain't waiting for an actual person. You're waiting for an energy. But there is a marriage, a relationship, and somebody is really obsessed and in this, like, they feel obsessed with you. Like they are trying to bind you into some kind of contract when they just need to be themselves. Just need to be themselves. Three of Wands. It's like you're waiting for something, but you know what you're waiting for, and it's not a person. Like I said, it's an energy, and somebody knows that, and they have been waiting for the same thing. Not an actual person, but an energy. You may never have met this person. Judgment, but it's judgment time, guys. There's a lot of reevaluating, processing, looking at in the mirror. A lot of people have issues with you, but it's only because you're honest. Your honesty is your superpower. Somebody may have been a tyrant in your energy because they couldn't accept who they were. Now, there's a lot of people that want to spin the block, but I don't know if you're very receptive to these people because, like I said, they're throwing a pity party, and you are most definitely invited, but it's up to you if you want to show up. And I really do feel, like I said, that you are shutting shit down. You are the messenger. There's a lot of people watching you. And somebody feels some kind of way because they know there is no victim. Somebody may have tried to make you seem like the victim, but you took a new leap of faith. Somebody is getting out of this pity party energy and taking a leap of faith, knowing that if they want to let go of this burden, they're going to have to break the ice and send a message. Tell somebody how they truly feel, because somebody is really drowning in their fucking emotions. And it's a King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or somebody who is just as stable and reliable as you. What is this? Wow. It's the Queen of Wands with the Sun. Could be Leo, Aries, Sag. Somebody sees you as very beautiful, very powerful, very vibrant, but they may have judged you. Okay? Now they're seeing you as the sun, as their sun, but because you're not in their life, they're in a depression. And they're binded to some kind of toxicity, maybe sex addictions, drugs, fuck, who knows what it is. But somebody does want to heal with you. And it is fucking possible at the end of the day, but you have to know that you are not going to let nobody, you know, treat you any kind of way in these streets. And somebody knows how valuable you are, and that if they do not treat you right, they will lose you. Somebody has not faced you because they don't want to say the wrong thing and lose you completely. They do see you as valuable beyond measure. That's probably why a lot of people walk away from you, because they feel like they're not good enough for you. Somebody is finally realizing that they are good enough for you. Page of Wands. Somebody was a fucking tyrant. Try to block somebody's blessings from coming in, but doesn't matter what's written in the stars, written in the stars. Somebody judged you because of your looks and realizes that you are beautiful. You turned a player into a sapiosexual. Somebody adores your mind, the way you move. Has nothing to do with your looks. Page of Cups. Somebody was very much immature and wants to apologize. And on the other hand, you have another energy that wants to come in and show you some admiration. Give you your credit where credit is due. Somebody may want to go on a cruise with you. It's an Emperor, boss, CEO, independent contractor. This is the Judgment, guys. Somebody has grown up. And they see you as valuable, trustworthy, and the Wheel of Fortune has changed, okay? The underdog is now on top. And somebody wants to come in. Somebody sees you as the boss, CEO, independent contractor of your own life. Hence, they know that you're more than capable of taking care of yourself. So if you choose a partner, a friendship, a relationship, anything, you know, a sexual contract, it's because you thought it through, and because you know that that person is going to bring value to your soul, not to your life like money-wise, but to your soul. It's going to help you, teach you something. Sometimes people come in our lives for a brief moment, but they teach us a big lesson. Some people are with us for years and years and years, and you meet somebody and they treat you better than anybody has ever. Do you see what I mean? But you have to take the time to really evaluate and take the time for yourself. That's what you did. You took the time for yourself. Now Archangel Gabriel is coming in to protect this Two of Cups, right at the heart of the deck, of the spread. There was a lot of illusions. Somebody still doesn't know everything, and they probably will never know everything, because we're not gonna, that's not how life works. You have to kind of take that leap of faith and know that you're doing the right thing. And yes, we can get our heart broken, but sometimes it does turn out beautiful. And if it doesn't work out, it's a lesson. If it works out, then it's for your betterment. Either way, it's good for you. If you choose to use your mind and change perspectives, the cycle will change. Something is turning in your favor. Wow. And there's that Six of Wands, guys. If somebody tried to do magic on your relationship, partnerships, friendships, money, whatever that is, you're getting public recognition, you're getting victory, and ancestors are helping to guide you and your kingdom spouse, whether you've met them before, whether you're with them, or whether you never met them at all ever yet, and you are about to meet them. They are having a safe passage to get to you, to bring this fortune back in. It's like somebody felt like they didn't have enough, but they're realizing that the wealth comes from within. Somebody is very wealthy. It says wealth is not just about money, it's about it represents abundance in all areas of life. You are in a phase of prosperity and contentment. Like I said, guys, you're going into this new energy. You're embracing this new exciting chapter. It's like you have a blank canvas and you really are creating this time around. And you know that if you suffer from the same things, then it's kind of like everything you learn goes into the shitter, right? So somebody is learning through their experiences not to make the same mistakes. There is an opportunity, guys. There is an opportunity here, but somebody feels like that opportunity has already been wasted. Like the door has already been closed. This is career opportunities are opening for you, offering a chance for significant advancement and growth. Somebody needs to realize that when one door closes, another one opens. Rejection is for our protection. You only rejected somebody so they can grow the fuck up. Now, you want a real emperor, boss, CEO, independent contractor of their own life. Somebody who does for themselves and knows how to take care of themselves and, you know, doesn't listen to the external. You want a real man or woman of their own life, you know? And somebody has to understand that you may be missing out on important opportunities or hibernating and taking the... hesitating to take the leap of faith into a new phase of your career. That's what somebody was in for a very long time, very much procrastinating. But because you walked away, it kind of lit a fire under somebody's ass. Friends, family, acquaintances, to try to do better with their life if they want you in their life. It is what it is, guys. That's just the way it goes. People have to do well by themselves if they want to be in your life, and somebody is really realizing that, and they are fucking obsessed with you. There's a lot of people watching and obsessed with you, and they're in this depression because they want to heal something. They see you as the healer. It could be your family. It's the family in reverse. So this could be your cousins, your aunties, people who are, you know, giving you this face, you know, telling you don't got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of kind of energy, that you don't deserve to have a good life. Somebody's depressed because they listen to these naysayers, these family in reverse. They didn't want you to be better. They wanted you to stay in the same cycle. This is giving me like a mother saying that their son can't be with his wife or his girlfriend because she's not complying to their outdated belief systems. At the end of the day, they all end up suffering. Everybody ends up suffering generation to generation to generation when bitches be acting crazy like that. You put somebody in your place. You put a lot of people in their place. You put your whole family and others or somebody else's family in their place by just walking away and being yourself. Shining bright like a motherfucking candlelight, showing the way for others who are still in the dark. Unresolved issues or emotional conflict with the family are causing stress. It's time to confront these issues. That's why somebody is depressed. This is a depression that not a lot of people like to talk about because, you know, it's taboo. Oh, nobody wants to go against their family. Well, guess what? The family is usually the one that's the biggest leeches, the biggest, you know, people who put these, you know, limitations on us. You're wealthy. Somebody sees you as wealthy. Maybe they laughed at you because of your intuition. Somebody is just as intuitive as you. But somebody uses that intuition very stupidly. Like they have this wealth. They have this ability to manifest and be abundant. But they waste it. They squander it. They give it off because they're a people pleaser. Wealth. This is wealth. It's not about money. It represents abundance in all areas in life. You are in a phase of prosperity and contentment. Somebody is upset that you're content. They want to come in and kind of wrestle stuff up, but they can't because the ancestors are your bodyguards. You're still single, self-sufficient. You're waiting for the right one. And it's not about an actual person, but an energy. And somebody knows that you are protected beyond measure, and anybody who went up against you has to face themselves because you are the mirror. Planning. You've planned for your future. Somebody was not wise with their wealth. But you, on the other hand, have planned. And you didn't plan just for yourself. You planned for a bigger picture, for somebody else, for a family. And somebody else did the same in the background as well. And somebody is mad, maybe a whole family, maybe yours and theirs, because they know that inevitably this opportunity is going to come in. This family is going to get put out. They're going to be, you know, verbally put in their place because somebody is in a depression because of this family. This family or corporation or whatever tried to put you in a depression. Didn't fucking work, did it? No. Why? Because you know your worth. And you know it's hidden in the dark. And you know somebody's just a player, but they want to like what? Throw in their fucking, you know, their jersey. They hand in their jersey because now they're trying to plan for a future with you. Take it as it resonates, guys. At the end of the day, whoever's throwing a pity party and wants you to be invited is even more upset that you're shutting shit down because there is no victims here. And you really do suggest that others follow suit. That's why somebody is really, you know, getting the courage and the strength to be both the lion and the lamb and come towards you and protect you. Somebody is burdened of the fact that they took a new leap of faith, and then maybe something is not as they planned, okay? It says you have a clear career plan and are making steady progress towards your goals. Each step is carefully thought out. Somebody knows that you are strategic in your choices and that you really do materialize when you work for it. Somebody wants to work for it, wants to work for you. Now, this is not as a job or nothing. They want to work to get back into your energy because somebody is completely X'd out of your energy. So they want you to look at them in a different way. They want to come in as this, you know, sweet kind of energy. Memory. You are reflecting on past love experiences, cherishing the warmth and lessons from previous relationships. Somebody is learning a lesson. You learned a hard lesson about who to let into your life and who not to let into your life, and when to let them back into your life if this is an old person. You have the sun on your side. And this King of Pentacles really is reminiscing about the life that they can have with you if they've never met you, or the life that they had with you if they had you already. Take it as it resonates. Somebody remembers how beautiful you truly are, and they've seen your growth. They may have said that you were a hoe for these streets, perhaps. I don't know what the fuck they said, but at the end of the day, God always protects theirs. And you are, you know, the father, the son or the daughter of Source. And this is why it allowed you to grow. You planted a lot of seeds in a lot of people. And, well, it started with you first. And somebody is realizing that they have to plant the seed in their own life before they can ever grow you. Do you see what I mean? It says you are in a phase of personal growth. Challenges and hardships are helping you to become stronger and wiser. We got to go through it in order to get through it, okay? And somebody sees you got through it. And you got through it all by yourself. Somebody wants to come in and apologize. Could be a boss, CEO, independent contractor. Could be an Aries. Somebody sees you as valuable. Ancestors, one more. Wow. And this is about to fall on your lap. And it is risk management. It says you may be overly cautious, missing valuable opportunities, or you're underestimating risks, causing setbacks. Carefully reassess the situation. Somebody didn't take the risk with you. They actually didn't see you as valuable, like I said. They were overcautious. They missed out on a very valuable opportunity, and you moved away from any chaos, any confusion, any magic and manipulation. Somebody is doing the same and getting victory. The cycle has changed, guys. Heart of the deck, it's harmony. Wow. You are definitely bringing balance and harmony back into the equation. Oh my God, is what somebody is saying. How did you manage this? The heart. The heart knows what the heart wants, and the heart will always get what the heart wants. Your relationship is in harmony, mutual understanding and respect, allowing you to experience peace and calm. You see what I mean? You waited for the right one. You waited for an opportunity that was just for you. And look what's happening. A lot of harmony and transparency. Somebody wants to be transparent with you. Really be honest with you so that you could take it or leave it. And I'm telling you, this person, you're going to be able to grow with them. Because the memory is, it's like from passed over. Like this is somebody who you've had lifetimes with. Whether you know them or you never met them, you're going to feel like home. But somebody or you are procrastinating. You feel like maybe you're not good enough, or you're underestimating, you know, the love that this person has for you. I don't know. Your family never underestimated this relationship, these people in the back, because they know exactly what was going on. That's why they tried to put somebody in a depression, make them procrastinate from coming towards you. But you're a planner. You see clear. And this wealth is inside. You really did transform something. And somebody is trying to play a pity party, maybe because somebody's leaving. Maybe because you left, take it as it resonates, guys. But somebody needs to really do the work and be transparent with you. It says open and honest communication binds deep trust in a relationship. Transparency strengthens your connections and prevents misunderstandings. Yeah, somebody wants to be very transparent with you. Let's see what is going on with the animal oracle message. Okay, let's get these T messages first. Ancestors, what's going on here? Somebody is very much in their feelings. They want to move away from this turbulence and this toxicity and this codependency because they see you bossed up. They know that new opportunities are opening for you and that you're not going to be single for very long, but the company you keep is everything. It says self-improvement, independent living, and leading the pack. I told you, you're leading by example. And, well, your family is not very happy about that. And they're throwing hands. They want to throw shade. There's no shade in the fucking sun. Somebody may be in a depression, though, because they couldn't stand up for them fucking selves. And, well, you know, it's not your job to be standing up for fucking somebody else, to somebody else's family. Like, somebody needs to grow some balls and do what they need to do, because there's a lot of disharmony, disagreements, anxiety, animosity, conflict, fighting. These people are fighting with themselves. Somebody's fighting with themselves because they didn't do better when they knew they should have. Wealth. You have the wealth, guys. A lot of people are watching you. They're wondering how you managed to do this. And it's because you have source. And you have that inner light. You are really helping others who are in the dark, who don't have a voice to speak up for themselves. Those who are in this pity party, get the fuck out of that, because there is no victims. Soul searching, finding true self and living consistently. That's how you got the wealth. And you're single, self-sufficient, planning for your future, and somebody wants to come in and plan their future with you. They see you taking the high road, guys. And yeah, somebody really fucking chose money over love. And you took the high road. Somebody may even wanted to come in and try to flash money in your face. But you knew that somebody was just thieving. I don't know. There was some kind of money laundering, PPP loans. Somebody said that you were even doing this, maybe pay for play. I don't know. But you have good vibes. You're living to the fullest and you're enjoying the present moment. You planned for the future. Somebody else didn't. They chose another path, and that's fine. That's probably why they think that you're trying to throw hands or want to fight with them. Because of their choices. That's their choices. You would hope that they learn from their choices and mistakes, but that's who they are. They're only depressed because they can't face themselves. You know who they are. Even if somebody chose dirty money over you, you knew it was dirty money, you weren't going to get involved. That's probably why you walked away. That's probably why judgment is in your favor and somebody has to face themselves. They weren't flexible with you. They assumed the worst about you, and now look at them. They're fucking dwelling in this memory of you all turned the fuck up. You drove somebody to drink because they're realizing that you were always 100%. You were always 100. Your honesty is your fucking superpower. You showed your true colors. You were transparent in your intentions, and somebody was a party animal. Sex, drugs, alcohol. They wanted to indulge in surface pleasures, and they're remembering how peaceful and content you were. You weren't like that. You didn't involve yourself like that. You had already changed by the time this person had already came into your life. And somebody looked at you like boring. And now they don't look at you like boring no more. It was never a dull moment in your life. Or if this is a new relationship, they know it's never going to be a dull moment in your life. That you are very exciting and adventurous. And it's like, it's a new you every day. It's the growth. Every day we grow. Somebody knows that. And you never hold anything against anybody. But the fact is somebody really underestimated you and took advantage of you. And now they're having a hard time to come back from that because they're watching you lift up. They're watching you take off. They're watching your progression forwards. And the wait is over for you. You have a message coming in. You are who you are. And this burden is being lifted. But as your burdens are being lifted, somebody else's burdens are being put on them. Because they tried so fucking hard to stop what was yours. But you adulted. You did what was right. Now, these people could have age, but that doesn't mean they're a fucking adult. They could know how to pay bills, but that doesn't mean that they're a fucking adult. No. You're being responsible. You're keeping shit in check. And like I said, you're shutting shit down. So anybody who's coming with this pity party or who's trying to portray themselves as something they're not. You're going to see it and you're going to walk away from it. Hence why somebody is having a hard time to come towards you, because they are a pathological liar. They know if they lie to you, you're going to walk away. Repo. Nothing is being repossessed from you, guys. You may have had everything taken away from you, but you rebuilt from scratch. Now, somebody may be upset or scared that they're going to get everything taken away from them that they built in this other prior relationship, this very toxic relationship. But somebody's saying, I don't even care about the fucking money. Throw shade, throw hands. I don't care. I'm leaving. That's what somebody's saying. And at the end of the day, this person will be able to make it back, will be able to materialize back. Why? Because underneath all this shenanigans, they are a true emperor. Underneath all of this, my beautiful divine feminines, you are a true emperor. So you can take care of yourself. It's just about time management, taking those healthy risks. Somebody took an unhealthy risk and is very wobbly right now. It's my boo. It's your boo. It's your bee, guys. Somebody wants to be official with you. I'm not going to lie, okay? They know that nothing is ever taken from you, that you always rebuild, and that you are like a beautiful flower who grew on the concrete that when everybody else said they couldn't. You grew. Somebody's watching you and is very, very amazed. And wow, they try to supersize themselves with you. Somebody overindulged with you. They really did too much. They said too much, but God, Creator, Source protected you and enlightened the fact of your growth. And a lot of people are watching you. You're very, very balanced. And a lot of people do look up to you. They need you in some kind of way, shape, or form. And they wanted you to need them. And you probably did. You wanted them. There's a difference between want and need. Somebody overindulged in life, and now they have to like kind of, you know, everything that was built off of faulty foundation, it's crumbling with that tower. And it's cuffing season, guys. Somebody knows that if they want you, that they're going to have to be legit. And they can't overindulge in you. They can't be the way they were with you before if this is the person from the past. Or if this is a new person, they know they can't be nothing like the people that you were with. Because you will see it, you will walk away, and you have no shame in that. Somebody wants to apologize or they want to show you admiration. It's a small message like, hey, I'm proud of you. How have you been? You look great. I love your mind. Wow. It's a vacation. Somebody wants to take you on vacation, but they're all in their head. They're missing out on these valuable opportunities to be with you. They're underestimating this risk. They feel like if they take this risk, they're going to fall straight on their face. Shit, they might. But how are they going to know if they're going to succeed if they don't try? It takes a lot of failures in order to succeed. Romantic getaways, spending time together, enjoying one-on-one time. Somebody wants to spend one-on-one time with you. It's a last straw, guys. You had a last straw. There was limitations, a breaking point. Somebody feels overwhelmed with themselves because they see you as valuable, but they just don't know how to break the ice. Somebody feels like they don't have enough for you, but they have more than enough. And they can always build. It's always about building together. Somebody is on the hunt for you. And they know that you're ready for a relationship. Somebody's scared that you're mingling, so they've been trying to body shame you, or they've been listening to people who've been body shaming you. The fact that you're not listening because you know who you are and you love who you are, it's upsetting people because you're not salty. You're not salty that people are mean and they choose other people over you. You know why they do it. You're fucking the high priestess. You know exactly why, and it's because they're insecure. They feel like they're not good enough. Somebody's salty. Trying to, you know, body shame you, make you feel like there's something wrong with you when they feel like there's something wrong with them. They have low self-worth, guys, negative body image, feeling judged. They do really feel like you're judging them. You're not judging them. You're not. You're just choosing to live a nice, peaceful, quiet life without the chaos. Somebody has a lot of chaos in their life, and until they clean it up, they can't be in their life. It is what it is, and they're fucking salty because you live a very good life. Feeling wrong, bitter, dramatic, and jealous. I'm telling you, somebody's jealous of your lifestyle. They're jealous of you. They're jealous of your children. Whatever this is, they're jealous because you're the lion. You're fierce. Let's get one more, guys. Ancestors, what's this pocket animal spirit? What is the animal spirit circulating? We got the lizard. Somebody could be an Aries. Leo or Sag, okay? And we got the dragon. Wow, yeah, somebody is definitely an Aries. Okay, so let's get into this, okay? So the lion, somebody could even be a Leo. Take it as it resonates, guys. It doesn't have to be, but let's get the earth with The lion. Okay, so the lizard here says instinctual, sensitive to subtle dreamer. Okay, so somebody is a dreamer. They've been dreaming about you. They could be living fucking two separate lives. One with you in your head, in their head, and one wherever the fuck they are. I don't know, it's fucking weird. But at the end of the day, you're the lion. Or something. Somebody is tapping into their lion energy. And it says lion. Okay, patient, regal, and complete master. Somebody's mastering their life. It says the lion is a master of 5 elements and the living mascot of self-transformation. The lion's personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. This dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimidatingly by few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keen eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precious in their words and actions. They do not waste energy and resources. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. See? Told ya. When in balance, attuned to peace and strength. When out of balance, withdrawals too serious. To bring into balance, daily meditation or friendship. Somebody needs to lighten up. Okay? They need to lighten up. The dragon. Somebody's a dragon. And this is the spirit animal. So somebody's spirit animal is the dragon. Like literally the dragon. They are a dragon. They can break free from this small lizard energy and morph into a beautiful dragon. It's up to them, but they have to be the leader of their own life. They have to find the strength to overcome. Somebody's had a last straw. They want to go on vacation. It is what it is. Says the dragon. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. Yay! See, all you have to do is have patience. Someone's having a major ego death. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the eternal world as well as the internal world. When dragon energy awakens, we are conscious, visionaries, and can easily drop into witnessing consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with the great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror deep in our eyes, we may even get a glimpse of self behind self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon beneath transformation. Fire into every cell of our bodies, witnessing this illuminant energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender to and let go. We let the dragon guide us. We hop on its back for a ride, and we travel to race the most difficult terrain. The dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, there is dim. Andy is described as inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just the motion of a dragon stir the embrace of the intellect within us. You stirred somebody's intellect. I'm telling you, somebody was a player and now they're sapiosexual. They love your mind. You intrigue them. You entice them. So it's cuffing season, guys. You're not going to be single for very much longer, but it's only because of your high vibrational, because you're full of life and you love life. You're in the present and somebody wants to see you openly, but exclusively. Okay? Just you. And you're just going to be for them. You don't want somebody who's for everybody. Okay? So, the dragon and the third chakra. So, the third chakra is the heart chakra, right? No, the third chakra is the solar plex chakra. So, the subtle energy of the dragon lies in the navel center. The third chakra. The chakra translates to the city of the hidden gems. And behind this gate burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sage believes health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Wow, somebody knows you see both the inner and outer dimensions. That's why you don't judge somebody. But you just don't let them in your life if you know that they're going to cause you some kind of commotion. You're a smart beach or guy. You're not stupid, and somebody is jealous. They feel wrong because they wronged you. Friends, family, acquaintances. Somebody feels like, I don't know, maybe somebody is even body shaming somebody because they tried to body shame you. Look, lifting the veil. For my beautiful starseed soul tribe, elect ones, divine feminine, divine masculine, this reading is for you. It's time to loosen the grip, okay? It's time to lift the veil. This is what somebody is doing, loosening the grip and lifting the veil. All right, let's start with loosen our grip, okay? Loosening the grip. Coping mechanisms, destiny, addiction, and letting God in. We're chrysalis beings, and Mother Earth teaches us how to be human every day with the coming and going of the tides and seasons. If you're clinging to anything, you're resisting the natural flow of who you are. The things we cling to are often those we must need to let go of. The food, the substances, the relationships, the job, the people pleasing. The things we cling to often cover up their most vulnerable space. The parts we're most afraid to leave empty. The parts we guard and don't let grace into. But we're keeping the space covered with something that doesn't serve us, or clinging to it for fear of it not staying in our own accord. We prevent ourselves from receiving the things that will. A Course of Miracle tells us everything we leave empty, grace will fill. And the Buddha says you can only lose what you cling to. Instead, both are true. If this card appears, you're being called to find courage to loosen your grip and to give up control, to release your coping mechanisms and leave space for the grace and God to enter, to surrender all the feelings danced into the divine. Loosening your grip doesn't mean that what you're clinging to will go away. It means it may or it may stay, but you can be sure that what is for you will find you. And you'll breathe easier knowing that you've shifted from relying on your own strengths to surrendering to the grace of life. Starseed Soul Inquiry. What are you clinging to for fear of nothing coming to take its place? Somebody feels like, I don't know, they're going to lose something and it's not going to be able to take its place. Like, loosen your grip, okay? Because the veil is lifting. There's nothing there. So, question everything. Anything unaligned must go. Things aren't always as they seem. This era is one of uncovering mistruths, so that we can remember ancient truths. Anything in a state of recall and realignment. Anything that isn't in harmony with the planet will not survive. This goes for society and the world at large, as well as our own lives. If we pull this card as being called to energetically scan your life for things that are no longer be at the vibrational match for you and who you are now, who you are and how you've grown. To dismantle the systems and ways of being that once served you and others but no longer do. Some starseeds are here to lift the veil between the seen and unseen world, to shine light on things that are inauthentic and unaligned with the survival of well-being of Earth, to stand for the to protect those who did not have a voice. Didn't I say that? Fuck, I'm good. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. To stand for and protect those who do not have a voice, to look deeper and question everything that previous generations did not. Some starseeds cannot tolerate things that aren't congruent. They are here to bring society and harmony back, and humanity back into harmony with the planet and the Creator at large. If we tolerate things in our lives that aren't aligned and congruent with us, we add to the misalignment of the planet. You're being called to trust yourself, to notice what's out of alignment, and then take baby steps, requiring to bring it back into harmony. This is not an easy feat, but it is so well worth it, both individually and for the planet. Starseed Soul Inquiry. This isn't congruent. What isn't congruent with your life? How are you being called to bring it back into harmony? Somebody wants to bring something back into harmony. Somebody sees you bossing up. It could be emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, fuck all the above. Somebody could be bossing up in their life and choosing the best life for them. That's what you're choosing to do, and you are leading by example. And you are getting this victory, this public recognition, but it all starts within. Somebody is mad, very salty, wants to throw shade, but they're not going to win. Because affirmation for a badass. You're a badass, guys. And it says, start where you are, so what you have... start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can. Okay? And winners focus on winning. Losers focus on winners. I don't fucking make it up, guys. Look, losers focus on winners, and winners focus on winning. Okay? You're only winning in your own life. You're not in competition with anybody. You're only in competition with the person you look in the mirror. That's why when you look in the mirror, you see that glistening. You see that you inside of you. It's beautiful. Somebody is seeing them inside of themselves, and they're loving themselves. And they know that if they truly love themselves, then the right people will love them as well. Somebody was trying to invite you to a pity party. It was up to you to show up. You ended up shutting that shit down. And you're embracing this new exciting chapter. And you're suggesting that others follow suit. And they are. Because there ain't no motherfucking victims here. It says, today be a badass. You were too lazy to be yesterday. So somebody is going to be the badass that they were too lazy to be yesterday. They're going to be it today. Okay? And it says, I don't have to be perfect to be fucking awesome. You're right. Somebody doesn't have to be perfect to be awesome, especially in your eyes. Somebody sees you as awesome. You see somebody as awesome. You will see somebody as awesome. Remember, past, present, future. Okay? Timeless General Collective. You put it where it fits. Let's get the last closing message for you guys to bring this all together with the St. Francis Oracle deck. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, guys. You know Tasha be lit. And it does help the algorithm. So thank you, thank you, thank you for the support. And we have number 4. Somebody tried to fuck with your 4th house. Well, you got your 4th house. Here you go. And here it is. You got twin flame relationship, guys. You got partnership, harmony, coming into balance. Your relationships are in harmony, mutual understanding and respect, and allowing you to experience peace and calm. You just want somebody who's good for your nervous system at the end of the day. Number 4, okay? And that's what you're waiting for. Somebody who's good for your nervous system. And who looks good next to you, perhaps, too. You know, we're all a little bit shallow still. But remember, looks will fade. So, don't just go on looks, okay? Says, number 4, regret and past mistakes. Ooh. See, the rose represents apology. Like, I'm sorry. Like somebody did something. Okay, so you may feel after a long personal journey that you have made sacrifices in order to change things. Although your journey has been long and at times difficult, life often works out for the best, even though you may question the motives of others and if it has been all in vain. There is a sense you may be feeling unfocused, lost or unloved, and uncertain of which path you should take right now. The stability that you once were familiar with is now changed, and although you may feel fearful of the changes ahead, moving forwards can only be a good thing. This is a time of no regrets, as looking back serves no purpose. Use the negative aspects of the past experiences as your greatest lesson and gain strength from this. It is said, life never throws us more than we can handle. This is your time to show the world what you're truly made of. I love you guys. I hope this helps. I hope this resonates. One love. Stay blessed. Is there anything else? I guess no, guys. I love you, and I will see you next time.